Here we have our Fresh Cut Florals editions 1, 2, and 3. These are standalone floral dies, and they will be sold together in a bundle of 3 if that's how you want to purchase them, but they are sold individually as well. We were really excited to come out with these the same time that we were coming out with our new cardstock line because we wanted something that could really showcase the new fun colors of cardstock really well. And so this is what we've come up with. You can see there are 3, you can see some indication that they're floral because there's some leaves and things like that, and you can kind of see petal shapes. But what I want to show you is how these flowers come together. And what we wanted to do was to be able to have each of these be very distinctive and different from the next one, so that if you wanted to pick up all 3, you would have a lot of variety. Or if there's one that speaks to you more, then just pick up that one. But I will show you first. I'll put these ones up off to the side, and we will pull them back on screen in just a second. But I'll start here with edition 1, which is this nice rounded petal shaped flower. And this is, I mean, to put it simply, there's like the basic flower. It has this nice center on it, and then we did cut out this shape 4 times to create this simple flower. You can see how these shapes come together, and I'll try to make it so you can see easily on the screen, but you can see that there's kind of this rounded tab on there, which allows you to be able to attach those together. And you layer 2 of those on top of each other, and you have a very simple flower. There is a nice little berry and like leaf die in there, so you can create really stepped up floral arrangements. And we did size these intentionally that they would be nice as like a gift topper, or if you wanted to make like a paper floral wreath, but they are sized as well. I'm gonna pull a card on to work nicely on a card. You can just see how that is the focal point on that card. And then we finished it off with a sentiment from our Hey Bestie stamp set, and we just did black on white with our positive prints turnabout. That is a perfect card right there. So that is edition 1 of our Fresh Cut Florals. I will push that off to the side, and I'm going to bring Fresh Cut Florals edition 2 on. And this is a little bit more of that daisy type flower. And you can see here we've layered, I think we have 3, we've layered 3 layers of this die cut to give it a really full of petals look. And you can see in here we also have stems and a single leaf, and we also have a center on there. Each of these floral dies comes with a little center so that you can really finish off that flower. So you can see here we've stepped it up a little bit with a few die cut leaves, and here we've just layered the stem, and we've actually put a few of these die cut leaves on the back to give it extra dimension there. And you can see that's just such a classic simple daisy look. And here's a card that actually features that die. Again, it's sized so it can work on a card, and the idea is that the flower is meant to be the focal point of your card. Okay, so I'm gonna pull Fresh Cut Floral 3 onto the screen for you. This one I love because this flower shape actually works as a flower, or it can also pass as a succulent, and I'm going to show you how. So first I'll start with the flower. The most basic shape you can get with this flower is just using any of these sizes. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes of that petal shape, and if you cut out 2 of the same size, you can get this really simple flower and then just finish it off with that center there. But if you wanted to, you could step it up and you can cut out 2 of each of those sizes, and then you can see you get this really full, it's like, I don't know what kind of flower that would be, if like it's a zinnia or a dahlia, but it's a really beautiful full flower when you cut out 2 each of these petals and then you layer them up like that. And then we just finish it off with the leaves and this little twig, and then finish it off in the middle with a center. And if you take that center out and you do it in our sea glass, cardstock, it actually looks like a succulent, which I think is so fun when you get multiple uses out of a single product. So you can get flowers or succulents with this one. I think that'll help it to be really, I don't know, I just think people have a hard time resisting that. But I'm gonna pull a card on here that actually features this die as a succulent, and it uses our barnwood background in wheat. And then we've just taken, we have our sea glass, we have clover and sprout. And you can just see how, I just think this is so on trend, and it's a really stunning card. And it is quite a bit of die cutting, but aside from that, the card, it's basically assembling several flowers and then just stamping a background on there and then just assembling it. And we did include the little high. This is from the Hey Bestie bundle. It's the hexagon label dies, has this high die cut in there. So simple and so cute. So there you have it. Those are the 3 Fresh Cut Floral Edition dies. I'll pull them all back on for you to see one more time. And I have one other card I did want to show you before I finish this segment of the video. This one actually uses just the foliage. You can see we've pulled in, if you have all of these sets together, we've pulled in some of the leaves from here, we've pulled in this, we've pulled in this little twig piece here, as well as this one. And then we used the center, oh, I better put it on the screen. We've used the little center of that flower as a tiny little kind of blossom. And then we did our positive print in evergreen, clover, and sea glass. And we did two of our turns, it looks like, in sea glass here. So get a little extra color of that like minty sea foam color. And finish it off on top with Hey Friend from our Hey Bestie bundle. I think that's great. So again, these will be sold together in a bundle of 3, or you can purchase them separately, and whichever one speaks to you. And we intentionally, just as a reminder, we did design these so that they work perfect on cards, but also great for any kind of mixed media or home decor, things like that. So I know if you pick up any of these Fresh Cut Florals dies, you're gonna get a lot of use out of them, and they're truly, truly stunning. So I hope you'll pick them up. There you have it, the Fresh Cut Florals bundle.